Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Okay. So here, exercise 8.2 we have to start based on midpoint theorem. So show on video. Switch on video. Everyone. Daphne, can you tell me what is midpoint theorem?
Midpoint theorem means in a triangle, when a line, like when you, a line
Your
crosses
words you can tell.
huh?
In your words you can tell. I don't need the same statement as given in the textbook.
Okay. So in a triangle, for example, you take the midpoint of two lines,
Hmm?
two adjacent lines, and then you connect the two lines with a line.
Hmm?
So that line will be parallel to the third side, and it will also be half of the third side.
Yes, right. Ankita, can you tell converse midpoint? Converse midpoint theorem. Don't read anything. I don't need any mathematical statement. In your own words, what you understood.
Ma'am, I can't understand you. You're not audible.
What is converse midpoint theorem?
Converse midpoint theorem.
Yeah, in your own words.
I don't know.
Yesterday you were not there.
I was there, ma'am, but I didn't understand that part, and I think I went to drink water, I guess. I was there for the midpoint theorem. I wasn't there for the converse part.
Aditya,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, converse midpoint. What is converse midpoint theorem? In your own words.
Ma'am, if a line passes through the midpoint of one triangle,
Mhm. One side.
one side of a triangle,
Mhm.
and it is parallel to the other side,
Mhm.
ma'am, and it bisects the other side.
With example, can you explain? Triangle ABC.
Ma'am,
In your own words, I'm asking. No need to read from the book.
I don't know.
Madhushri,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, can you tell converse midpoint theorem? You blocked off. Yatin, Yatin, are you there? Ganesh, Mute your mic faster. Quick. Ganesh, are you there? Who are not responding, I will take them out of this class.
Ma'am,
Yes, Anurag?
actually, this device is causing a problem. Like when I'm switching on the video, it's freezing. It's not responding.
Okay. But you can speak, no, at least. Others
Yeah,
are not speaking
yeah,
also.
ma'am, but I can't on my video.
Okay, fine. Harshini,
Mom,
yes. Converse midpoint theorem.
in a triangle, when the biceps of one side is drawn parallel to the another side, it bisects the third side.
Can you explain with example?
It's a triangle ABC,
Hmm?
and B is the bisect of AC,
Hmm?
the line AB, and it's drawn parallel to AC,
Hmm?
and it touches line BC at point E, then E bisects BC.
Bisect basic. Okay, fine. Ankita, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Ma'am, the converse of a midpoint theorem is if in a triangle ABC,
Hmm?
the midpoints just in a triangle ABC, the midpoints on side AB is D and on AC is E. Then one side will be equal and the other side will be parallel.
That is midpoint theorem. That is a midpoint theorem.
Mhm.
Chandana,
Yes, ma'am.
converse midpoint.
Ma'am, in a triangle ABC, ma'am, if D and E are the midpoints of the triangle, then the left. No, one second.
What happened? Pranjal,
Yes, ma'am.
so, converse midpoint.
Uh, the line which in a triangle ABC, the line which is drawn through the midpoint of one side uh, is parallel to another side
Hmm.
which bisects the third side.
This means what we know and what we need to prove or use, how to use it. What is
Uh,
given?
for example, in a triangle ABC,
Hmm.
uh, the midpoint of AB is E, and we have to prove that D is the midpoint of AC.
Okay.
Uh,
If when this is possible,
sorry.
when this is possible. only when DE is parallel to BC.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone listen now who don't know. In a triangle, if a line is drawn which intersects one side at its midpoint, that means here, if you take A, D, C triangle, if we know that is S is midpoint of one side and SR is parallel to AC, then we can directly tell that is R is midpoint of DC. This is a line RS is drawn intersecting one side at its midpoint, parallel to second side, then bisects the third side. If out of SR we know that is only S is midpoint of AD and SR is parallel to AC, that means definitely we can say that is R is midpoint of CD. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you these two statements, if you don't know, then there is no use of solving 8.2 exercise, because without that you cannot solve anything. Merely mugging up won't work out, because this theorems you have to use many places. 8.2 exercise. ABCD is a quadrilateral, any quadrilateral, no particular name. PQRS are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD and DA. P is the midpoint of AB, Q is the midpoint of BC, R is the midpoint of CD, and S is the midpoint of AD. AC is a diagonal. Show that SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. Here they have given step by step, but in exam they will ask you the exact find the last statement only. They won't give you these statements. You have to directly prove PQRS is a parallelogram. Then PQ and RS are equal. The opposite side, these two are equal, we have to prove, and we have to prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. So we have to use two triangles, ADC triangle. We have to take ADC triangle. In that R is midpoint of DC, S is midpoint of AD. So therefore by midpoint theorem, what we can say?
SR is parallel to AC and half of it.
SR, S and R both are midpoints and this is a triangle. So that means the line joining the midpoints of two sides is always parallel to third side as well as half of third side. So that means SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. So that is the first statement proved. After that, PQ and SR we have to show equal. For that, the same thing we have to do. ABC triangle. In triangle ABC, P is a midpoint of AB and Q is a midpoint of BC. That means again P and Q are midpoints. So in triangle, line joining midpoints is parallel to third side. So therefore PQ is parallel to AC as well as PQ is half of AC. Now just now you have proved SR is parallel to AC and now PQ is also parallel to AC. That means SR and PQ both are parallel to each other because both of them are parallel to the same line. And as well as PQ will be half of AC. Just now you have proved SR is also half of AC. That means SR and PQ will be equal to each other. And now in PQRS, PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. So one pair of opposite side is parallel also and equal also. So therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And this question is always asked for 4 mark. Okay, so writing. So given things, you have to write PQRS are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD and AD. That is the one given. To prove, these are all two proofs. No proof, no construction. So in this one, in triangle ADC, S and R are midpoints of AD and DC respectively. So therefore, according to midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half of AC. Make this equation 1 and this is the first proof. Now in triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoints of AB and BC. So therefore, by midpoint theorem, PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC. So from 1 and 2, SR is parallel to PQ and SR is equal to PQ. In a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Therefore, PQRS is, then it is parallelogram. So therefore, PQRS is parallelogram. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
This exercise is very easy if you understand midpoint and converse midpoint theorem properly.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, we write the reasons in bracket after writing like SR is parallel to AC. So in this, should we write by midpoint theorem SR is parallel to AC, or we just write in reason?
No, here before only right now.
Okay.
So we are not using any congruency in the
No any congruency. Here completely different now. This is only midpoint theorem and converse midpoint theorems.
Okay.
And this is the easiest exercise if you understood those two theorems properly. Done?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone finished earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
ABCD is a rhombus. PQRS are the midpoints of side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. Show that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle.
Ma'am, 1 minute. Can you scroll up, ma'am?
No. A, B, C, D is a rhombus. That means all sides are equal. Midpoints P, Q, R, S are midpoints. Join PQRS. You have to prove that it is a rectangle. For rectangle, what you have to prove? First, we have to prove PQRS is a parallelogram. Just now we have proved the same way. And then we have to prove that is any one of the angle is 90 degrees. So for that, join AC.
And so here join AC is a construction.
Yeah, and join BD also. So in this one, again the same thing. S and R are midpoints. So therefore SR is parallel to AC as well as SR is half of AC. PQ is parallel to AC, PQ will be half of AC. So therefore PQ is equal to RS and PQ is parallel to SR. So that means PQRS is a parallelogram. Till that part, whatever we have proved earlier, the same thing we have to prove till PQRS is a parallelogram. After that, now how to prove this is a rectangle? For that we know that diagonals of the rhombus bisect each other and as well as they are 90 degrees. That means if the diagonals bisecting at point O, then this is a 90 degrees.
Yes, ma'am.
Then here, take it this point as A, B, C, D we already have taken, E, F, E and G or T and U. O, T, P, U now. In this one, we know we have proved AC is parallel to PQ.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, TO will be parallel to PU.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, PS will be parallel to DU or BD.
Yeah.
So TP is parallel to OU. So PUOT is a parallelogram. Both the pair of opposite sides are parallel.
Yes, ma'am.
So in our parallelogram, angle properties,
One angle is 90 degrees. Opposite angles are equal.
opposite angles are equal. So angle O is 90. That means angle P will be 90.
Yes, ma'am.
And now this is a parallelogram. One angle is 90. Then it is
All are 90.
prove equal also. This is one angle is in a parallelogram. If one angle is 90, then it is a rectangle. So therefore, sorry, this is angle P is 90. Now we know that is PQRS in this one. This is a parallelogram already you have proved. And angle P is 90 you have proved just now. So that means in a parallelogram, if one angle is 90, angle P is 90, that means it is a parallelogram. Because the parallelogram property Opposite angles are equal. So angle P is equal to angle R, which is 90. Now angle R and angle Q are adjacent angles. They are supplementary. If this is 90, that means Q will be also 90. And Q is 90, then S is also 90. So therefore, PQRS is a rectangle. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So first you have to prove PQRS is a parallelogram. Triangle ADC, SNR are midpoints of AD and DC respectively. So therefore, by midpoint theorem, SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half of AC. Consider equation 1. In triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoints of AB and BC respectively. So therefore, by midpoint theorem, PQ parallel to AC and PQ is half of AC. This is equation 2. So from 1 and 2, PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. In a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Therefore, it is parallelogram. Therefore, PQRS is a parallelogram. Now, let's AC intersect PS at point T and BD intersect PQ at U. PQ parallel to AC, therefore PU parallel to TO. In triangle ABD, P and S are midpoints of AB and AD. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, PS parallel to BD. Therefore, PT parallel to UO. So therefore, PTOU is a parallelogram. Diagonals of rhombus bisect at 90 degree. Therefore, angle O is 90. PTOU is parallelogram. So therefore, opposite angles are equal. Therefore, angle P is 90. Therefore, angle TPU is 90. Now in parallelogram PQRS, angle P is 90. Therefore, PQRS is a rectangle. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
In construction, we'll write join AC
Join
and
AC and BD. Yes, right. Completed?
yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Everyone finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only two students finished.
Yes, ma'am. Finished.
I'm finished.
Now converse of that. The same thing opposite way. If the ABCD is a rectangle now, PQRS are midpoints, ABBC of ABBCCDDA. Show that quadrilateral PQRS is a rhombus. Method is same. First PQRS we have to show it is a parallelogram. It is rectangle A, B, C and D. P, Q, R, S. Join PQRS. We have to prove that it is a rhombus. Rhombus means all sides we have to prove equal. So first you can prove PQRS is a parallelogram the same way by joining AC. Now after that how to prove PQ, this one, adjacent sides are equal. For that again join BD. No, not needed. BD not needed. Leave it. Now in this one, first will you prove PQRS is parallelogram?
Yes, ma'am.
Now after that we have to take PQB triangle and PSA triangle. In these two triangles we have to prove congruency. So in this one angle B is 90, angle A is also 90. Now P is the midpoint of AB, so therefore AP is equal to PB. And we know it is a rectangle, that means opposite sides are equal. AD and BC are equal. AS is half of AD and BQ is half of BC, and AD and BC both are equal. So therefore BQ and AS are equal to each other. Clear? So therefore by SAS criteria these two triangles are congruent, and therefore PQ is equal to PS by CPCT. And PQ and PS are the two adjacent sides of PQRS parallelogram. So in a parallelogram, if the adjacent sides are equal, that means all sides are equal. And all sides are equal, then it is rhombus. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So first prove PQRS is parallelogram with the earlier same method. Then after that, in triangle APS and triangle BAPS, then BPQ. So before that we have to prove AS and BQ equal. AD is equal to BC, half of AD is equal to half of BC. AS is equal to BQ because AS is half of, you can write S and Q are midpoints. Now AS is equal to BQ, AP is equal to BP, P is midpoint, and angle A is equal to angle B, both 90 degrees. Therefore, triangle APS congruent to triangle BPQ by SAS congruency, and therefore PS is equal to PQ. Also, PS is equal to QR and PQ is equal to SR. So therefore PQ is equal to QR is equal to PS is equal to SR. Therefore PQRS is a rhombus. So first prove it is a parallelogram, then only do this part. Proving has to be done. You cannot directly write PQRS is a parallelogram. So first prove PQRS parallelogram and then continue this. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it's not anything technical, but just like an exam for a format, should we do that and bracket or only dash or only bracket?
Which one? Couldn't get?
I mean that reason how you have written like
Ah,
dash bracket. So in
same.
exam, technically how should we write?
The same thing.
Okay,
Dash you have to show because that particular line's reason you are showing sideways.
okay, dash and bracket both.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Prove PQRS parallelogram.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you approve me in that Google Classroom, ma'am?
I no need to approve. You have to log in with that this one ID only. Link given to you.
Ma'am, I didn't get any link, ma'am.
You are not in the group. WhatsApp group.
Ma'am, I'm there, ma'am. Can you send it again, ma'am?
Why?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, there's no link in the group.
Ma'am, it was a photo and in
Yeah,
that
photo only. Yes, photo. That code is there.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Below there is a code. That photo and below that code is written. So that code you have to sign in. This you have to give in Google Classroom when you install. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC. BD is a diagonal and E is the midpoint of AD. A line is drawn through E parallel to AB intersecting DC at F. Show that F is the midpoint of DC. How can we show?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, this question, like, I know how to do because I saw a video. Like when I was doing my maths class for complete, so there I saw a video.
Okay.
Ma'am, you were 9. Can I?
Hi, ma'am.
1 second. Wait. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Anura.
Ma'am, in triangle ABD, EG is parallel to AB given and E is the midpoint of AD. So by converse of midpoint theorem, G is the midpoint of DB.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in second triangle BCD,
Hmm.
G is midpoint of BD and GF is parallel to DC. It's given. So by converse of midpoint theorem, F is midpoint of CB.
That's right. So here they have given only AB parallel to DC and EF parallel to AB, and E is midpoint of AD. To prove F is midpoint of BC. Proof: EF is parallel to AB and AB is parallel to DC. So therefore EF is parallel to AB, parallel to DC. All three are parallel to each other. And then use triangle ADB. E is midpoint of AD, EG parallel to AB. Therefore, by converse midpoint theorem, G is midpoint of BD. Now, in triangle BDC, G is midpoint of AD and GF is parallel to DC. Therefore, by converse midpoint theorem, F is midpoint of BC.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, like in this diagram, the point G was not given. So should we write in the proof or construction, like let the intersection point of BD and EF be G?
Fine. EF intersects BD at G.
So we should write that in proof or construction.
Proof.
Okay, ma'am.
We have not constructed anything, we have given the name only.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in the Google Classroom, there is no option for the test. Like
It is in go to classroom. I have just created test dot dash tissue.
last one is only herons from.
That is maths, no? Science is a different one.
Okay, okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now you can go for the test. Test ID. This
ID.
ID the same as earlier one. It's 9494 at the end. Let me find out that where I have given that one. This one.